back, everybody, to Orcs Must Die here on Additional Paladins Games. I've been granted the Coin Forge, and we will not be using it on this level, but we'll be using it in the Lost Tales DLC coming up after this. So this is Finale.
Without the rifts, there's no magic anymore, on either side. Did the Order mages know? They must have.
So, this is Finale. We've got 50 rift points, 1 rift here in the middle, and we've got 8. That's right, 8 gates to defend against. 2 here on the south, 2 to the west, 2 to the north, and 2 to the east. We do have portals that allow us to traverse back and forth, but we're going to have to cover this area here in the middle. So we have some long causeways here, acid pits there, and some long walls if you want to make use of those. We also have these side corridors if you wanted to do some fun stuff barricading, but basically we're going to be using this area where I was just jumping. That's where we're going to be doing our main kill box. So we see we've got regular orcs, gnoll hunters, kobold sappers, which are going to be very annoying, armored ogres, fire ogres, crossbow orcs, and of course frost ogres to round out all the ogre buddies. So we're going to be making good use of a number of different things, but first and foremost we need the ice amulet, take care of some particularly difficult enemies. Brimstone, air walls for our wall traps, swinging maces will cover our ceilings. We're going to need archers and paladins for this, and that leaves 1 spot open. We could potentially use coin forges, but I'm not particularly thrilled about that. Shock zapper is not really going to be useful. What could we do? More mushrooms. Sure, why not? Maybe we'll use them. There's a very good chance that we will, but maybe we will. So, we're going to go ahead and first things first, we need to get some archers. That's right. Strangely enough, archers tend to be, at least from what I've experimented with, seem to be the best bet to start off with. So we put them here along the edges, just kind of put them as close to this stairwell as possible. You can also place archers up on top. You do have the ledge up top where you can use the archers up there if you want them protected, but having the archers here on the bottom actually distracts the orcs and prevents them from going into the rift if they get too close. So that's my general strategy.
What have you got?
Go ahead and, of course, we're going to be doing the Steel Weaver,
Embrace your
Death
inner
Augmenter
darkness
to begin
until
with.
later, I suppose.
And our first enemies come from the north, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and set down some tar. Right here. Sorry, I'm just strategizing a little bit, thinking that maybe we set down the tar for the second wave, which comes from the west. But no, instead, actually what we're going to do is we're going to put down a paladin. Step aside. Alright, so we get into one of these for once. And we'll have some fun.
Quiet, you. I'm trying to think. It's really hard.
So we use that to take care of the ogre. Take care of the ogre just so that we don't have to deal with them. Focus on the orcs. There we are. Alright. So you can see there, that is why our archer buddies are so useful. Useful as distractions, basically. If I were a little bit better, if I were going on top of things, you know, maybe we wouldn't need archers down here, but for now, archers and paladins. Let's go ahead and
This'll hurt.
do the next one. So, the first couple levels follow the classic northeast, southwest. Never eat shredded wheat. Massive numbers of kobold sappers are the reason why we don't use barricades, because they will wreck your day. It's not fun. are. Use the sappers against the orcs. Help out our paladin here. Oh boy. Maybe if I were a better shot. Archers here do kind of get in the way a little bit every once in a while. But it's worth it. Amulet.
Just for you.
Mortar.
Looking good.
Just enough for yes, ready to go. Just enough for a paladin on each side as well. Alright. So we got crossbow orcs here for the first time. Annoying as ever. But at least we've got the high ground. And when they do step up to the tar, we've got our paladins and our archers to take care of them. Alright. Crossbow orcs do tend to ignore. Oh boy. They do tend to ignore paladin guardians at times, which is why it's, again, useful to have archers there. There we go. Headshots for these guys. Headshots for everybody.
That was fun.
Alright. Last side.
A little present for you.
Another paladin.
Something for your face.
Not quite enough money for a paladin, but that's okay. We will make do. So we do have some rolling logs up above where I'm shooting. Those can be used as a one-time, basically clear the lane kind of crap, which will come in handy when we start getting to the ogre levels. But for now, headshots are pretty much enough. Headshots plus the ice amulet are enough to keep the orcs at bay. Let's go ahead and make sure that every entrance has a paladin. Nice vantage point. Alright, well, we'll be getting guardian armor, and then we'll be using a lot of the...
An interesting
yes, we
choice.
picked nothing. We'll be using a lot of the steel weaver, but for now, time to get into this. Let's focus on the ice giant, ice ogre. So focus on the frost ogre because our ice amulet will take care of the fire ogre, no problem. Oh, let's try that again. There we go. Oh, he can reach up here. Okay, big guy. Well, let our troops take care of him. Is and time for us to start getting some swinging maces. Let's try that again. There we go. Alright, so enough money for a couple more swinging maces. Oh, that's wrong. Let's try that again. There we go. We'll place it later. Where are they coming? They're coming from the north. Okay. There we are. That's not good. That's really not good. Our paladin is probably gone. Yeah. Alright. We'll resurrect here in a little bit. But this is why you don't use barricades. Yes, I know paladins fall. I noticed. This is the tricky level, the tricky round.
An archer is down.
So you have sappers that come, oh boy, sappers that come from the north, then they come from the east, then they come from the south. So we've got some guardians that unfortunately are down. They'll resurrect at the next go break, which I believe is after this round or the next round. So we're not going to replace them. Instead, we're just going to complement our existing arsenal by upgrading our archers and putting in a few...
Decisive. I like that.
Putting in a few swinging maces. At least coming on that side. Okay. Here we go. Here we got some orcs. So we're just going to have to keep an eye on the mini-mats. And we're going to be covering this side since there's no paladin and there's no swinging mace. There we go. Perfect. And turn around. Where are they? Where are they at? Okay.
Yes.
Swinging mace there. There we go.
This'll be fun.
So, now our traps are getting to be a little bit more developed.
This'll be good.
Let's go ahead and get down here. Maybe let's not go down there. Alright. So we've got some null hunters coming. Where'd they at? There he is. Hey, buddy. Oh, that's cute. Alright. So after this round, I believe, we've got to go break. Archer's down, that's okay. He'll recover after we take a little rest. So you can see, swinging mace, archers, and tar pretty much cover everything that we need to cover. Got some orcs coming around. Where are they coming? Well, our guardians can take care of them, so let's go ahead and get these outlying coins while we can. Use the portal. So, there we go. 8 grand, and all our guardians are back up. Let's get our paladins back into position. Give our paladins tempered blades, and what? Let's get those traps a little bit stronger.
An interesting choice.
All right. So we're gonna do some scorchers where we can,
This'll hurt.
and out of the way, boys. Out of the way. Come on. We're out. War mage at work. There we go. So we're going to get another archer here, there, spend the last of our money, and time to go to the north side. They're coming through. All right. Let's have a little more fun with the ballista. Good night, I'm terrible with this thing. There we go. Alright, so we got one armored ogre that's basically dead, so our guardians will be able to take care of him. Alright, so for those of you who can't hear the narration that's going on in the background, basically, what did I do? Put an extra tar trap there. That's weird. For those of you who can't hear the narration in the background, basically what's going on is he's thinking through his options on how he's going to stop the orc hordes permanently, and she can read his mind, and she's not happy about it. So, there you go. That pretty makes sense. Alright, come on. Hurry it up. There we go. Sell that. Go ahead and need to get another one of these guys.
Gee, I hope nobody
Make
gets
sure that
hurt.
everybody's got swinging mace. Swinging mace there and there. Got one there, got one there. Okay, we're good on swinging maces. Let's place. Well, first things first. crossbow spam. Dude. Alright.
Or the other
There we go.
like me.
Scorchers. Let's get them. And a big guy here.
Shaken and stirred.
Alright.
Also stabbed.
There's not another go break, so let's go ahead and just place another paladin there. And Scorcher.
This'll be fun.
And Scorcher.
This'll hurt.
Another archer. And we are on round 11, actually. For marksmanship. On my part. Very cool marksmanship. Get back to position. Alright. And... oh boy, big guy. Let's keep him stunned. Probably should have kept better track of him. But another paladin, guardian limit is reached. And other frost ogre. There we
Let's
go.
do it again.
Drop that up. Air walls.
Step right this way, Mr. Orc.
Last level.
I like this one.
Let's try and get as many of these sides as automated as possible.
Step right this way, Mr.
There
Orc.
we go. Alright, so that's what we can do. Well, 4 marksmanship with my crossbow. No reason to do anything different with this big crossbow. Yeah. Focus on the armored ogre here. This is actually a really good level to use your rolling logs on, which let's see if we can. I think we can do it without the rolling logs. Focus on the armored ogre. Use worth more rift points. That's it.
That's right.
That's the 5 skull dance with the frost fist up in the air. So let's final victory, finale victory, more so. 5 skulls and 122,000 for a score. Under par by two and a half minutes. Decent ratio, and that is the last level through the normal maps. So we've got 12 skulls. Not enough to upgrade what we're looking for at the moment. Let's go ahead and hit continue. See the final scene.
Every war mage in the Order knew, of course. To stop the Horde forever, the rifts must be closed. It's a simple thing. Step back through and seal all the rifts behind him with a gesture and a thought. A spell even the most dim-witted of us could manage. When the rifts close, the magic dies. Of course, that means no more mind-controlled orcs and ogres. But it also means no more fortresses strengthened by magic. No more summoned rain clouds when the droughts come. No more village spells to help heal the sick. Without magic, the world beyond the rift changes. But our world changes too, and not necessarily for the better. It took courage to make that choice. Courage that only one member of the Order had in the end. Either courage, or a particular brand of stubborn stupidity.
So there it is, everybody. That is the end of the normal campaign. So we've got the Lost Adventures. So there it is, everybody. The end of the normal campaign. We've got the Lost Adventures, which we'll be taking on next time, starting with Double Trouble. So we'll get through those as well. Thanks again for tuning in. More Orcs Must Die here on Additional Paladins Games. Hit like and subscribe if you want to see more. Check out some of the other series going on the channel. And leave a comment below if you have any tips, any suggestions, anything to say. So thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you next time here on APG.